Hi YouTube world, it's Adrienne in New York, just checking in again. As promised, I wanted to do a video that was just a little bit different for me today. I've never done a style like this, though it is a popular type of video that people do in kind of like the beauty YouTube world. And it's one that I love watching because I think that you just get a real honest review. And what inspired me to do this one in particular was I had collected kind of all these reward points on Elf, and I had seen all these like new great product releases, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself and use my points. And it was also my birthday, so I got a little birthday gift too, and I just wanted to place a little order, and I got it yesterday and I opened it and I was so mad. I was just so mad at so many of the products. It was like I chose the worst products. I didn't understand. And then I realized, like, why did I make this list? Oh yeah, it's because people tell me on YouTube how great some of these products are. So I wanted to do a video to kind of give my perspective on a few of these products. And it wasn't that much. It's just the 4 products that I grabbed I really, really don't like. And I'm going to tell you why. And then there are a few other products just to kind of balance it out because I do like Elf. They're a cruelty-free brand and they're so affordable, like bizarrely affordable. It's like one of those things where you're using something and you're like, can this really be good for me? Because how are you paying your people? Like, who's making this? So if I kind of go down that path, I'm like, can this really be that good? But I have found a lot of great success with some other products of theirs. So I am going to mention those too, to be fair, because I really do love Elf as a brand. But I'm going to start off with the stuff I haven't liked very much. And I gave it a first impressions, and that's about as far as it's going to go with me. And I'm going to tell you why. So product number 1. So this is something everyone I feel has been raving about since it's come out. They compared it to Shape Tape, and that is the Elf Camo Concealer. I actually picked this one up. This is the Hydrating Concealer. It's in shade Light Peach. And I picked this up, Emily Noel. I watch her and she really seems to like it. And I feel like she's in her 30s and I'm in my early 40s. And I'm like, okay, like if she likes it, I would like her other recommendations for concealers, especially the Bare Minerals Serum Concealer. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be good for the under eyes. This is so horrible for the under eyes. This is it's so thick. You won't be able to really tell. I mean, there's a lot of product, so I don't know. If you're a young spring chicken that doesn't have lines or texture around your eye, it might be beautiful. But it's really just, it's actually quite creamy, but it is very, very thick, and it shows every single line. And I'm sorry, that it's just, when you turn 40 and you go beyond 40, it's unforgivable for makeup to make you look older. It just, there's no second chance with me on makeup that makes me look older. Like something gets set off in my brain and I'm just like, no, like, no. So no, this is going away. This is bye-bye. I did try it. I might try it one more time. Actually, I will try it one more time as a spot concealer for like a blemish. And I'm going to see if it holds out. So I will keep it around. It was a good value. I'll give it that. It has a great shade range. And if it works for you and maybe the original formula is better, I have combination skin. I have particularly oily eye area. I don't understand why you made me look so terrible. But I'm going to give it a shot, and I am going to try to like cover this guy. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I hate having a concealer that is like designated to just one job though. And it can't do any other job. But I also hate being wasteful. So there's that. The next item up, this is a complete regret. I almost didn't buy this for so long until they came out with this color. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in Cheeky Cherry. And that's this here. And the container is beautiful. It reminds me of the Glossier Cloud Paints. You've heard people say that. I love that the tube represents the color that's in there. I will tell you though, what's in here just doesn't do much. So I was expecting like a blackberry color, and when you bring it out, it seems really rich. It is quite hydrating and nice when you put it on the lips. It's not gloopy. My biggest complaint, I don't love the color on me. The color's not what I wanted. I wanted more of a cool toned plum color. I would keep it and I would use it if it weren't for one big note, which is the smell. This smells like fruit that has gone bad, like overly ripe fruit that has sat inside a Polly Pocket toy. Like it smells like melted plastic, and it's like it's been in your attic for like a long time. So yeah, that's it. And you know what? While it was there, grandma's perfume fell on it. And now this is the smell. And this smell does not dissipate. And I can't forgive this. I rather, instead of a lip product smelling like something, smell like nothing, if this is what they came up with in the boardroom. This is repulsive. Repulsive. Now, I don't know if it's just this color that smells like this, but I'm not willing to try another one. So this is Cheeky Cherry. It smells nothing like cherry. I'd rather it smell like a Robitussin or Chloraseptic. I don't know, something, but this is nonsense. I mean, it's just disgusting. I can't. This one, I'm going to give this to my sister just so she could try it. Because, I don't know. I don't think I'm a particularly sensitive nose person. I feel like she's more of a sensitive nose person. So I think she's really going to hate it. But I'll give it a shot. I'm going to try to repot it in my life. And then if not, I don't know. I don't know what I would use this for. Otherwise, it's just not good. But the formula actually was very nice on the lips. It had a nice tint, nothing too streaky. The scent, no. Product number 3, which I think I saw Allie Glines use this and she really liked it. And when she did it, her eyes, I was like, oh, I want that. This is the e.l.f.'s take on the Stila glittering glows. And so this is Flirty Birdie. It's the same shade that Allie Glines used. And it's really, really nice. It does dry. This is in the special packaging for like the retro collection, but this is also can be found in the regular packaging. I just got it for a better price in the special packaging. I also like the special packaging better. So this is really pretty. Really pretty. And what I had imagined for it was I would do my eyes like with a very, very soft neutral color. And this was going to go all over my eyes and it was going to like glisten like a disco ball and be beautiful and wonderful. And we almost got there. We almost got there with this product. 2 problems with it. So problem 1, it will dry completely. So that's a great thing. It does have that disco ball effect that I wanted. Like it's sort of like a nudish color base, which I really say, hi, Peanut. Hi. So it has a nudish base, which I really like. It has all this glitter, but I don't know that you're going to be able to see this. But the glitter is not a neutral base glitter. It's actually a black base glitter. And I'm just gonna, oh gosh, please show, because then I'm just gonna look crazy. I don't know if you could tell, but it actually looks like when you turn your head, like you have coffee grounds all over your eyes. It's these dark brown speckles. All the glitter pieces with forward looking light give off this beautiful like champagne sheen, and then when you turn it, they look like coffee grounds. So when you turn, it just looks like you have dirt on your eye. It's terrible. I don't know if other colors in this line do this, but I can tell you with this kind of neutral color, the Flirty Birdie, it does do it. Another problem though, which stops me from even trying another color, is that I put it on my eyes and my eyes started to immediately burn. They felt like watery and burny, like my actual, so it's going on my lid, but the I don't know, there was like a fume or something. It's almost like paint. It has some kind of a paint component, a thinner that kind of evaporates out. It makes it probably long wear. My eyes couldn't handle it, and I am not particularly sensitive around on my eyes. Like I wear shadows in every kind of color, and I don't have like a lot of staining or eye watering, not too much or anything like that. This was something shocking. So for that reason alone, I won't be able to really enjoy it or try it. So, and that didn't happen to me with like the Kitten Karma from Stila's Glitter and Glow collection. So, and that's what I wanted this to be, kind of that comparison. I guess if you don't mind the darker kind of flecks, and if you don't have that reaction, more power to you. It might be a good product. It's a good value. The next product is this, a blush duo. This is in Watermelon, and it's a very pretty color. It's a great price at $3. The highlight is very, very pretty. My cat wants to go on my lap. The highlight is very pretty. It's like a peach, soft peach champagne, nothing glittery. So really almost like a very sophisticated peachy highlight. And this is the blush. So seems like it would be okay. Unfortunately on me, the blush was so patchy. I could not get it to blend. I just couldn't get it to blend at all. And I don't have the patience for those things in life. I just have too much in my collection that I really, really love, that blends really, really well. I don't need to fight with a blush. And this one just gave me trouble. Now, if there's a color out there that you highly recommend that doesn't give you trouble, let me know. But this one I'm gonna bring to my sister. I think she would like the tone. It's really pretty, and she's much fairer than I am, and it would show up nicely. But those are basically, yeah, it's just not for me. I can't stay there like blending like a mad woman. So those are really my 4 disappointing products that I feel like the entire YouTube universe, recommended to me at some point, and it just didn't work out for me. Now what I'm gonna do is just mention a few products that I think are really, really good and are completely worth the hype. The number one thing, and I know you've seen lots of people talk about, e.l.f.'s brushes. I think e.l.f. has great brushes for a great price. They hold up really well. I wash my brushes frequently and they dry really nicely. They hold product really well. They're super soft. I never find bristles coming off them and onto my face. They're wonderful. This set, which I think is still available, is the retro set from e.l.f. It has these beautiful handles, and they do special collections like this. I used to love going to the e.l.f. store in New York, but they closed, and so I can't really feel like there is a quality difference with some of their brushes and their lines, but these in particular are really, really beautiful, really, really soft. It's like an angled foundation brush, a great general, like loosely packed blush or powder, and then 2 eyes. So this is a great little collection I would recommend, especially if you like these colors, and I do. They're very South Florida, Miami, which reminds me of home, so that's always a good thing. The other collection, the other line I would recommend is this line, which is their Precision, I think, line. This is my favorite brush on the planet from the drugstore. It's this huge, fluffy, softest brush. And you know, you can actually put on your bronzer really beautifully with this. I know it looks crazy, but it blends it out so beautifully and it washes so well. And I have a backup of this brush. I always have a clean brush of this on hand because I love it that much. And I think the crystal acrylic handle is really sophisticated. And then there's like their base, kind of their basic line, which is like their most value line. And that's the, you know, these with just the finials and black handles that are black and black. And these are wonderful too. There's some really great brushes. I love the small stipple brush. It's wonderful. Works great with really high-end cream products. Really easy. It's not too large, so you're applying just the right amount of product. When you're working with a cream product, sometimes the stippling brushes are ridiculously large and you can get to Clown City very, very fast. This is like their concealer brush. I use this to just blend out a little bit or apply powder. Great, small. I think it was like $1 or $2. This one's rubbed off so much. I think this is the highlighting, or I use it for highlighting. I think it might be considered their blush brush, but it's great. It's a great brush, super soft. Again, easy to apply products. I like it for highlight. Yeah, this one's fantastic. This one here is their Flawless Face Brush. I use this for bronzer as well. Bronzer or packing on powder, which I don't often do, but it's good for that too. It has some tapering, and I like that it has actually contrast color, so I can just kind of see how dirty it's gotten. It's a good indicator for me to like clean my brush. And then it's great for contouring, blending, buffing out. And then this little handy dandy tool, which helps apply any sort of like product that you have that's a liquid base that you maybe don't want to stick your fingers in, like a glitter or something, and just kind of pack it down. It just has a silicone tip, but it's great. It's a great little tool. So those are like my favorite brushes from them. Another couple of items in like the tools department that I think e.l.f. does really, really well, and I see that I'm missing one. I'm fetching another tool right now. I'm opening my drawers because I see I'm missing one. So it's like their cleansers for brushes. So I really like their solid sponge cleanser. This is very comparable to the Beauty Blender black bar cleanser, which is like crazy expensive. This one is a really good, nice size and very sleek, small. The Beauty Blender one is like massive. And it works really well. So really happy about that. Their daily brush cleaner I have always on hand. It's almost like a great way to just color switch, because you just spritz the brush. You just could take a paper towel or a towel that you have and just kind of get some of the color off of it, and it dries pretty instantly. So this is like when you're in a pinch. So I like to have this on hand. Another thing is the Mouth Off lipstick remover pads. These are small little oil-based pads. Great if you want to remove your lipstick delicately. Maybe you wore like a longer wear lipstick. These are great to help take it off. Or if you have to you can keep this in your bag, take it off, and let's say you have to reapply your liquid lipstick. This is great, and small. It's really, really small. So I like that. And then the last little kind of tool item that I will make mention of is this is their, I think this is a new-ish Oh, there's two other products. They're newish, like blending sponge, and it's this one. It's called like the marshmallow sponge or something. This is it wet. It doubles in size when it's wet. So this is double its original size. This thing literally feels like a marshmallow. And it just, I was so impressed. I mean, I've only used it today to apply. It came in that order that I was disappointed in. But I'm really, really impressed. I feel like I'm gonna pick up a few more of these. This might be a holiday thing, this marshmallow, but it is so much fun. It's like very, very bouncy, and I love this shape in particular because I love having the flat side to really just be precise, and I love the tip. I mean, it's just great, and I just love that it's white. Also, like cleaning wise, I like being able to see, like, did I get all the filth out? I don't know. Am I the only one who feels this way? Well, whatever. The next item, the last item, that's a tool item, and I know this has a little bit of controversy because it feels like they duped another brand out there, the Halo face wipe, are these little face wipes. These are the kind of wipes where you just put water on it and you can remove full face. I actually don't use it for that. I use it kind of to help clean up any makeup messes as I'm applying my makeup, instead of using paper towels or cotton rounds or anything like that. I try to use these because they're reusable and they're so soft. Though maybe I will try to use one in the vein that it was created in, but as of right now, that's not what I do. I do my own thing. Products that I also love in the skincare realm, I would be, remiss to mention the Holy Hydration Face Cream. It's fragrance free. It's wonderful, and it really reminds me, really has little fragrance, like whatever fragrance this is a naturalish smell. It reminds me quite a bit of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial at 1/3 the cost, 1/4 the cost, maybe even less. And it comes with a lot of product, and this has hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. It has 1.8 ounces, while my Kiehl's has 1.7. So it's a little bit larger, the container, but I do find that these are very, very similar. So after this one's done, which is like in 2 uses, I'm dedicating myself to this and to see if it really is a great dupe in actual day-to-day usage with my Kiehl's Ultra Facial. But so far so good. I've used it about a dozen times, and I really, really like it. So another product I really like of theirs is the brow pencil. This is the really like inexpensive one, and I really, really like it. The tone is a little warmer than what I'm used to using. I try to go cooler because I have a lot of gray in my hair, and I find like the cooler tone is more complementary to it. So yeah, this one though I use in conjunction with my benefits sometimes to make my brows look a little softer, because I do have some golden tones in the bottom of my hair from like highlight growth. So yeah, I love it. Stays on, not too fussy, like a very strong spoolie that does its job. So I like this little workhorse. Another product I like is the monochromatic multi-stick in bronze cherry. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today, and I really, really like it. It's just a multi-purpose stick. It's not a ridiculous size, which I really appreciate. I feel like, oh yeah, I can get through this. I can't speak to all the colors, but this one in particular I think is pretty special. It's sort of like a terracotta color, and it looks like pretty strong, but as you blend it out, it really just, you can make it into such a nice kind of toasty color that I think is very flattering and almost resembles being sunburned. And I really like that. And this is a multi-purpose stick, so you can use it on your eyes and lips. I have. It gives a really nice tint to the lips too. I haven't used it on the eyes. And I just also I love this trend of coloring your package to tell me what is inside. Keep doing this, Elf. Keep doing it, all brands, because it is something that when you have a lot, it really helps to be able to point your eye in the right direction. These are my favorite lip products from Elf. These are the Sheer Slicks. I have black cherry, dragon fruit, and golden pear. I want them all. I love, again, the packaging. There's nothing sheer about this product. So do not, if that's what's stopping you from getting it, because you're like, I don't need another sheer lipstick, go get it, because they're not sheer. They're highly, highly pigmented. This is black cherry. And you can actually build up the color quite nicely. And I love them. This is golden pear, which I actually have on my lips. I mean, that's a lipstick. That's a lipstick. That's not a sheer slick. That has lots and lots of pigmentation. And then the last color, dragon fruit, is such a happy color. It's like spring, summer in a, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's like a hot pink. It's almost like the skin of the passion fruit, like just sort of that ombre. It's so pretty. But it's like a hot pink, but it's wearable. I don't know. And the formula is so thin. It feels so hydrating. You do have to fuss a little bit with application, just a tiny bit. Just make sure, because it does have a lot of pigment. But I mean, for the price, the only thing I will say is, as much as I love these containers, they do seem to be very loosely, like the cap is a little loosely on. Some are better than others, but this one has given me some trouble and the lid has come off. So you want to make sure it's secure and that you have a makeup bag, like a little makeup house in your bag, a makeup pouch, something, a lipstick pouch, just something that you're not fussing around with them too much, because this can get messy if it goes like awry somewhere. But I really recommend them. And then lastly are two products that I'm on the fence about. The number one product is the Poreless Putty Primer. I don't know that I'm wearing this today, and I think if you have dry skin, I think this might be great. But since I have combo, it's okay. I mean, it does do the blurring. I don't know if it's a product I need in my life. I don't care about my pores. I have huge pores. I've had them my whole life. At this point, am I really gonna try to mask them? No. So I don't know. I had the Tatcha silk canvas for a while, and I thought that it was okay, but what made me keep using that is that Tatcha kept saying that it has skincare properties. And that's why I forced myself to use it, but I didn't really love it. This, I don't know if this has skincare properties the way that Tatcha's did. So I don't know why I would keep using you. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to use this throughout the winter when my skin really becomes dries out, and see if I like the way it looks. So we'll see, but I'm on the fence with this product. And the other product I'm on the fence with, just because I haven't gotten the chance to use it yet, I got the e.l.f. Super Brighten Peel Pads with brightening alpha hydroxy acids. It comes with 45 pads, and it's in this beautiful like yellow packaging. I love it. I was so impressed with their cream that I said, let's give this a shot. I don't like using reusable or kind of these pad products, but I do like to have one on hand in case for like an emergency. And by emergency, I mean my lazy days where I can barely wash my face to get to bed. Those happen. And I think 45 pads, yeah, I have 45 days of those within a reasonable time frame. And here's the container. It's so pretty. This is like, it feels very luxe, very luxe. So I'm curious to see how this works out for me. If I do have sensitive skin, so sometimes I'll use a new acid product and it doesn't sit well. And if not, I'll use this like on the back of my thighs or the backs of my arms for bumps. I mean, that's a good way also to use these type of medicated pads. So just a thought there, like if it doesn't work out. So anywho, I think that was it. Do you want to say hi? Hi. Say hi. Come here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She's normally like on top of me all the time. She doesn't like when I'm doing other things besides paying attention to her. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great night, and Peanut and I say goodbye. Go bye. And we'll see you next time. I hope you like this video. Let me know. Comment below. Bye.